谢谢。运雄师兄，印尼的运雄师兄，明仪法师在找你。李阳师兄，
那个莲景法师啊，莲景法师啊。
9月16号的秋季大法会的主席功德主，如果你们想今天要报名的话，可以到四一台这边来，我们这边有义工为你们服务。888主席功德主，如果你们想要今天报名的，可以到四一台这边，这边有义工为你们服务。请所有的今天的护摩主题者要在外面排队，准备进下哈达，因为等一下呢，师尊他会从正门这边进来的时候呢，没有位置进来，所以呢，请所有的主题者先到外面。保安李师兄，请到 C 台这边。李师兄。
现在主题者见哈达的同门，请你们往后退，在护摩殿里面的往后退，请保安人员把这个安排一下，因为这里面已经太满了。等一下师尊还有上师们都会从这个正门进来，这个正门都已经塞住了，麻烦你们一下，因为现在法会时间很接近了。主题者往后退，护摩殿里面的。请这个李师兄们安排一下，现在已经塞住了，拜托，主题者合作一下哈，往后退。我们这个护摩殿正门不能塞住。好，请大家合作一下，谢谢大家的合作哈。因为法会时间很接近了，因为这里这个护摩殿的正门已经塞住了啊！等一下师尊、师母还有其他上师都从护摩殿的正门进来，所以麻烦大家合作一下，你们主题者往后退一点，护摩殿里面的正门不能塞住哈。因为现在下一周是大法会，有可能现在世界各地的师兄师姐同门呢都来了很多人，那么呢护摩殿的位置是有限的哈。如果你们在护摩殿真的没有位置坐，麻烦你们到那个彩虹山庄的大殿 彩虹山庄大殿也有荧幕直播的，有现场荧幕直播。如果在护摩殿真的没有位置的话，麻烦你们到护摩殿的彩虹山庄的大殿也有网络直播啊，谢谢合作。如果你们有位置的话呢，请你们坐好，保持肃静，因为有时候师尊会提前到护摩殿来哦，所以你们呢有位置的请坐好，保持肃静，谢谢大家的合作。现在人也越来越多你们的个人的自己的私人物品请各自保管好，避免遗失哦。
我的眼泪，爱儿多。
在护摩殿没有座位的同门，请你们到彩虹山庄那边，那边有荧幕直播。如果在山庄有座位的同门，你们先坐好，谢谢。请大家记得在法会进行当中，将你们的手机调为震动或者关机。所有的主题者进线哈达的时候，请你们要出示你们的主题卡，谢谢。李师兄，保安的李师兄，请您来示意台这边一下子。 观想大礼拜，礼拜根本传承上师及十方三世一切诸佛。嗡啊吽观想顶礼，回天心三印2拜。
We pay homage to the lineage of Guru and the three chosen.
3拜祝护法金刚。嗡啊吽观想顶礼，回天心三印是平等与稽首。请主席人敬献。
We are now inviting the primary supplicants for this Homa to come forward and present the offering of Avatar to the lineage of Guru as a symbol of the highest honor.
让我们以热烈的掌声感谢师尊的赐福。
We are very grateful to His Holiness for His blessings.
恭请圣尊加持安慰继续供应。
Inviting His Holiness to bless the offering items that are available for purchase. Thank you to His Holiness for your blessings. And now you're inviting His Holiness to take the Homa throne. And we are inviting Simu and all the Dharma Masters to take the seats, all the referents, our distinguished guests, and all participants to please take the seats. Inviting His Holiness to bless the prayers of the primary supplicants. Let's give a huge round of applause to show our utmost gratitude to our lineage root Guru for presiding over this Hayagriva Homa fire offering ceremony. And we would also like to give a warmest welcome to Simu and all participating masters, reference, our special guests, and all participants from all over the world. The Hayagriva Homa fire offering ceremony has now begun. Clap twice and snap your fingers. Visualize true Buddha lineage. Namo Vairocana Buddha, Namo Buddha Lokana, Namo Amitabha Buddha, Namo Living Buddha, Namo Padma Kumara, Namo Living Buddha Lianshan. Visualize Grandmaster and all Buddhas and Bodhisattvas radiating light to bless us. Recite the Guru mantra. Om Guru Lian Sheng Siddhi Hom. 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 Recite purification mantras and the earth deity mantra. Om Shudoli Shudoli Shumoli Shumoli Soha. Om Vajana Dan Ho Ho Hom. Namo Samanto Modaran. Om Duru Duru Dewi Soha. Recite invocation mantra. Hom Soha. Om Ah Hom Soha. Om Ah Hom Soha. We sincerely invoke our lineage root Guru, the White Mahapadma Kumara, His Holiness Living Buddha Lianshan. Our lineage root Guru, the White Mahapadma Kumara, His Holiness Living Buddha Lianshan. Our lineage root Guru, the White Mahapadma Kumara, His Holiness Living Buddha Lianshan. We sincerely invoke the main deity of Homa, Namo Hayagriva. The main deity of Homa, Namo Hayagriva. The main deity of Homa, Namo Hayagriva. The horse-headed Heruka, Vidyaraja. We sincerely invoke Namo Yamantaka, Akala, the four heavenly kings, Golden Mother, the primordial Jetpan, Sima Bodhisattva, rainbow temples, all Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, Herukas, Dhammapalas, Dakinis, and divinities. All the deities enshrined at the True Buddha Tantric Order, at the Seattle Litsang Temple, at the abode of the Southern Mountain, and at True Buddha Seattle Chapter. Rainbow temples, mountain god, earth god, plant god, wind god, water god, heavenly fire god, dragon gods, as well as all divinities and the city gods to please descend and radiate light to bless this Homa. Great homage using visualization for student guru and all Buddhas. Visualize for prostration on the ground, release the mudra. Second, to all bodhisattvas. Visualize for prostration on the ground, release the mudra. Third, to all herukas and dharma protectors. Visualize for prostration on the ground, release the mudra. Fourth, head bow. Great mandala offering, form the offering mudra. Visualize the transformations of the offerings to fill the whole universe. Make the offering above to the lineage root guru, all the lineage gurus, the main deity of Homa, Vayagriva, all Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, in the middle to all protectors and divinities, Dakinis, and below to all sentient beings. Mount Meru, four continents, and sun and moon transform into precious offerings for the Buddhas. May these wondrous treasures and merits purge our karma to all of our civilization. Fourfold refuge. Visualize our lineage root guru, all the lineage gurus, Buddha Jor, Dhamma Jor, and Sangha Jor, to form bright white light to empower us.
Namo Kurupe, Namo Buddhaye, Namo Dhammaye, Namo Sankhyaye. Namo Kurupe, Namo Buddhaye, Namo Dhammaye, Namo Sankhyaye. Namo Kurupe, Namo Buddhaye, Namo Dhammaye, Namo Sankhyaye.
Armor protection. Form Vajra clubs mudra. Recite Vajrapani mantra 7 times.
Om Barilanjali, Om Barilanjali, Om Barilanjali, Om Barilanjali, Om Barilanjali, Om Barilanjali.
Inviting His Holiness to perform blessings with Mala. Inviting His Holiness to set simultaneation to bless the prayers, registration forms, and all the offerings.
恭请圣尊金刚棒开炉结界。
Inviting His Holiness to perform the ritual of opening the fire pit and set ceremonial demarcation around it. Inviting His Holiness to lit the Homa fire, to make all the offerings and to perform mudra transformations for purifications, enrichment, magnetization, subjugation, and bardo deliverance. The assembly will be reciting the heart mantra of the main deity for Homa today, the Hayagriva. And during this time, you may also perform Homa visualization, the emergence of the main deity, the merging of the deity with the Homa fire, and the merging of oneself into the Homa fire. Visualize the Homa fire eradicating all the negative karmas.
Om
加持八大本尊心咒及念佛。Om Ami Deva。
Recite high mantras of the eight principal deities.
Om Ha 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 Vei Samoye Soha. Om Jali Juli Junti Soha. Om Jambara Charang Charaye Soha. Om Ah Hom Peza Guru Pema Siddhi Hom Se. Om Ah Hom Guru Pe Ahu Sasamaha Lian Shen Siddhi Hom. 德尔塔 Om 贝卡西亚贝卡西亚玛哈贝卡西亚拉扎萨摩卡德利亚索哈。南无36万亿119,500同名同号阿弥陀佛。南无36万亿119,500同名同号阿弥陀佛。南无36万亿119,500同名同号阿弥陀佛。 Merit
dedication. May all uphold the Buddha, ascend to the realm of utmost bliss, sleeping for generosities from above, aiding those in the three realms below. Upon seeing the Buddha, may we transcend life and death like the Buddha we liberate all. We dedicate the merit of this ceremony to our lineage root Guru. May you stay healthy, live a long life with great self-mastery, continually stay in samsara to turn the Dharma wheel. Inviting His Holiness to perform the overall merit dedication. Wholeheartedly we pay homage to the great power Padmataji, to the Padmataji with great power. Wholeheartedly we pay homage to Padmataji with great power. By your Padmataji's vow, may the registered Bardo spirits be reborn into the Pure Lands. And please chase away all the wandering ghosts and evil spirits. Please bless all participants with good health, all wishes fulfilled, calamities transformed into auspiciousness, and strong commitment in our spiritual cultivation. By the swift power, please transform all obstructions, all hindrances, and all demons and negative spirits. Om Padmataji, please bless us with ample resources. Please bless us with enhanced wisdom. Please bless us with perfect harmony and love and respect. Please bless us so that all imperfections become perfect. To the Padmataji with great power and swiftness. By your swiftness, please bless all participants so that they benefit from their spiritual cultivation and improve their fruitions to beautify the Buddha lands. And may the Buddha lands be strong and robust forever. To the gods of the heavens, gods on earth, may we be far from all calamities, may all calamities abandon us, let all disasters turn into dust. May all of our prayers be granted. May all obstructions disappear. May all curses and spells vanish. May all ghosts and evil spirits vanish. By your greatest power, may all enemies and enmities vanish. Create homage using visualization first to Root Guru and all Buddhas. Visualize for position on the ground, release the mudra. Second to all Bodhisattvas. Visualize for position on the ground, release the mudra. Third to all Herukas and Dharma protectors. Visualize for position on the ground, release the mudra. Fourth head bow. Recite completion mantra. Now please stand up and let's join our palms together with great reverence, and together we are inviting His Holiness to take the Dharma teaching throne. Please be seated. Let us now join our palms together, and together let's invite His Holiness to bestow the precious Dharma teachings. Let us now join our palms together, and together let's invite His Holiness to bestow precious Dharma teachings. First, let's pay homage to the Venerable Monk Liaoming, to Master Sakya Zhengkong, to His Holiness the 16th Karmapa, and to Master Tupten Tarji. Homage to the three jewels of the altar, and homage to the main deity of Homa today, the Swift Vajra Bemataji Hayagriva. So, all Dharma masters, Dharma educators, Dharma teachers, Dharma instructors, Dharma assistants, directors of temples and chapters, all participants here, and all disciples here and over the webcast. Our participating VIPs today are the Law Advisor to True Buddha Foundation, Dharma Sister Jennifer Zhou, and the Accountant to True Buddha Foundation, Dharma Sister Teresa and her husband Larry. Producers for the Geni Gensang Shinten from CTI TV Taiwan, Dharma Sister Rebecca Shiachi, Dr. Zhang Xinli, and the rep to the council from Taipei, Dharma Sister Chie Huiling, and daughter to the former council from Kaohsiung City, Dharma Sister Wu Meixin, and PR director from Taiwan Temple, Dharma Brother Fermi Wang, and the counselor to the overseas Chinese, Miss Dharma Sister Winnie Che, and her husband, the president of the Naturan Company, Mr. Ton. Good afternoon, everybody. How do you do? Is that gentleman still flying? Now we have a dragonfly. What happened? Huh? What's that? It's a... Okay, please look at the screen. It's on the wall now. That's a good sign. That's very auspicious. So that our wishes be fulfilled. Next Sunday, September 17th at 2 p.m. there will be the Chakra Samvara Homa fire offering ceremony. You all know about Chakra Samvara. with the embrace mudra and the 6 syllable home and the mantra. That's the mantra of Chakra Samvara. Om She Ha Ha Hom Hom Pe. And today, primarily we practice Hayagriva Vidyaraja. The mantra. And his name is Bhimataji. That's the Hayagriva, horse head Heruka of Vidyaraja, Wisdom King. So, with the Vidyaraja appearance, he's an emanation of Kuan Yin Bodhisattva. And the 6th syllable is She. In English, this word is not so nice. That's shit. Long ago, in America, we went to see the Christmas lights. And as we walked, there were several Caucasians. And there was a lady and told a few people, shit on you. What does that mean? It's not very nice. Is that a good word to say? So, Hui Jin. So explain it, otherwise I'll continue to repeat it. The first English that I learned in America, because I saw that lady, that woman. They were all white, and she kept saying that, shit on you, shit on you. So I memorized it, and it always sticks. And today, when I saw that in the mantra there's this shit, I was very happy. So the mantra came from She, which is Amitabha's place. And Kuan Yin Bodhisattva too comes from Amitabha's. And so of course Hayagriva too came from that place. So the red Tara, which I will talk about next week, also came from Amitabha's place. So Amitabha Buddha emanated, had innumerable emanation, and has salvaged countless beings. So that's why the Sangha members greet each other with Amitabha. They would not say a medicine Tathagata or medicine Buddha. Nobody would say that. All Buddhists would greet each other with Amitabha. And they don't say Sakyamuni Buddha or other Buddhas. There are some people that would say Amitabha or Kuan Si Yin Bodhisattva. And Kuan Si Yin Bodhisattva also came from Amitabha's. I remember last week, the Homa last week was the black-faced golden mother. And because the black-faced golden mother specialized in catching ghosts. And next year we will go to Ushina Vijaya Temple in Oakland, California. And we'll go there to catch ghosts. So, black-faced golden mother at the Master Lien Seng's Ushina Vijaya Temple in Oakland. So remember now, black-faced golden mother in California, Oakland, Ushina Vijaya. So we will perform the black-faced golden mother. So the Ushina Vijaya temple was built due to the ghost, right? Who followed me to catch ghosts? All went. Words through the grapevine. Ushina Vijaya was in a place that was a movie theater close to San Francisco, very close to San Francisco. It's in Oakland, Northern California. So they bought this movie theater to set up to establish a temple. And someone, which was X, said, there are ghosts there, not good for Lizang temple. It's not allowed to build Lizang temple in that movie theater. When I heard that, I thought, oh God, how could the ghosts talked about ghosts? So I had no choice but to go personally. And I went to the property where the Ushina Vijaya temple was to be built. And I entered into that building to catch the ghosts. And after I caught all the ghosts, X could not say anything anymore. So the fact that Ushina Vijaya temple is established now is because there were ghosts there, and Grandmaster went there to catch the ghosts. And afterwards, the Ushina Vijaya was built. So anyone, Master Lien Seng from the Ushina Vijaya temple asked me which deity would be the main deity for the ceremony when you come to visit next year. And I remembered about catching ghosts, and about catching ghosts, that would be the black-faced golden mother. So we will go to your place and we will catch ghosts near Oakland, around Oakland. So today we perform the Hayagriva, and this is the mudra. Do you know? He is also referred as the swift Vajra. Do you know? where is the Dharma transmission of this Hayagriva. The first transmission of this Hayagriva is at the BCC hall, and it was presided by Master Lien Miao. It was held at BCC. That was the first Dharma transmission and exposition on Hayagriva. So the horse-head Vidyaraja with 2 hands and 1 face, 3 wide open eyes and protruding fangs, and he looks terrifying. His hair and beard are yellowish red and standing up straight. And he wears a horse head ornament on his head. His right hand holds a staff with a skull on top, and his left hand is holding a lasso with a hook on it. His right leg is bent and the left leg is extended. He stands on top of a sun disk on a lotus throne in the midst of fire. And the Vajra name is the swift Vajra Padmatoche. So that means really, really fast, very speedy. And Hayagriva is also referred as the quick Vajra. And Hayagriva is one of the 8 great Vidyarajas, also an emanation of Kuan Yin Bodhisattva. So speed, we talks about horsepower. In ancient time, horse is the fastest one, and until today, the fastest Bodhisattva or Heruka is Hayagriva Heruka. Very fast in giving you spiritual response. So during Homa today, what was that? That was flying. A bat. In China, bat symbolizes auspiciousness. Bat that he will bestow to us to fulfill our wishes very fast. So this bat in Chinese represents the great fortune or luck. That there are many churches that have the picture of the bats to represent good fortune. So we hope that Hayagriva will bestow upon all participants all the great fortunes. With 1 circle, it's $1 million US. How many circles has it flown? How many circles has it made? Many of them, countless. So we are so fortunate. We are so lucky all. And he will give us a spiritual response very fast, very quickly. The merits of cultivating Hayagriva mantra, Dharma is to save beings in the animal realm, because the horse represents the animal realm. So he could save the animal realm very powerfully. and it can eliminate all the evil spells and curses, and all the negative spells and energies will be eradicated completely.
这个马头明王的这个法，它主要是在马本身的牙齿。
So the key to Hayagriva's Dharma is in the teeth of the horse. So if you enshrine Hayagriva, it's best if you can find a tooth of a horse, and then you place it inside the body of Hayagriva. And then the Dharma power of that Hayagriva will be unrivaled. No other power is greater than his. So that means nobody will be able to harm you if you enshrine such Hayagriva. So black magics, cast and spells will not be able to harm you like Grandmaster. Grandmaster has publicly announced my birth, his birth and time. I was born in 1945, the year of Iyo, and the lunar month, the 5th lunar month and 18th day, and during noon, the noon time period. So I have very close affinity with Hayagriva. So his purba, or there would be a horse head on top of the Hayagriva purba. Or the dagger of Hayagriva. Most people will not make public their birth date and time because they're afraid of the evil people casting black spells and evil curses. But Grandmaster is not afraid of that, and Grandmaster is not afraid of the ghosts either. So that's why I often say, you have hundreds of thousands of ghosts, but they're all loose over Seng Yen Lu, Master Seng Yen Lu. So if you dare, the tens of thousands of ghosts, please come find me, not the kind true Buddha disciples. Because Grandmaster's birth date and time is known to public, it's publicly known. So if you want to cast some spells, it's okay, I'm not afraid of it. I can spit out all the stuff that you cast at me. Like the other day, I spit out all the nails, the iron nails from my body. You can ask all your hundreds of thousands of ghosts to find me, but please don't go to my kind disciples. I've been saying this many times from Taiwan to here. So in Taiwan too, I said the same thing. So you have so many ghosts, that's fine. Let them come to find me, because I am the master at catching ghosts. Do you know that during supper, what I eat is ghost? You know what kind of ghost I like to eat? They said the deep fried bread. No. You know, the ghost that I like to eat most is like this. There's this joke that we've told before. The cannibals in Africa, father and son, went for hunting. First, a really skinny woman walked by, and the son asked the dad, "Do you want this one?" "No." "Just bones?" "No." It's not good to eat. And then a really fat woman walked by, and the son asked dad, "How about this one?" "Nah, it's too fat and greasy. It's not tasty." And all of a sudden, walking by a really beautiful and charming hot girl, and the son asked, "How about this one?" "Sure. Let's catch her and eat your mom." But Grandmaster is different. The ghost that Grandmaster eats is the big head ghost. So one goes at one bite. Big head and big body, like Master Hui Jun. You know, I like a fatty stuff. So the two of you who sit in the front, I like most. So Hayagriva has many Dharma rituals, and the key is the power of his tooth of the horse. First, he's very fast, and his teeth are very powerful, very strong, so use the teeth to perform the Dharma ritual. So if the horse flies and bites on a bar of gold, and a 10-kilogram of gold, how much? Now 1 kilogram costs over 40,000 US dollars. So 10 kilograms would be about 500,000 US dollars. And he would bite it once, 500,000. The second time, 500,000. And 100 times, see? So that's enrichment Dharma ritual. And there's also the wisdom enhancements Dharma practice. So he would go and bite what? Bite sutras. You know the origin of the white horse? Huh? So from India, they carry the sutras on a white horse, and then they build the white horse temple in China, which represented the white horse carrying the sutras back to China. So it can enhance your wisdom, and also it can also enhance your love and respect. and the horse also flies, and it would softly or tenderly bite the love interest. And then after biting him or her, place it on his horseback and carry it back. And the subjugation Dharma ritual, that he would bite and hold on the enemies and just never let them go, and would chew on it like chewing on the grass, and then swallowed it on his stomach. Then the enemy would die. So Hayagriva has such great benefits. Now let's continue to talk about the 3 meditations of Lamdre, and the second one is the meditation of self-empty nature. The meditation of self-empty nature. X love to talk about this the most. She loves to talk about empty nature. I don't know if she understands it or not, but she often talks about empty nature. And empty nature is Buddha nature. So what is empty nature? Here it is written, upon the obliteration or elimination of all phenomena, the sole existence is emptiness. What is left is just emptiness. So when you eliminate all phenomena to become emptiness, this is the empty nature. That's the explanation here. How to eliminate all phenomena to become nothingness. That's through the power of your spiritual cultivation. It's rather hard. It's rather impossible. It's impossible to eliminate our thoughts. Last night and this morning, I read her talk transcription, and it's written in 1998, February 15th, she practiced the Baoyuan Tara Homa, one of the 21 Taras. Tara with precious wealth. So it's Tara who bestows wealth. And this wealth Tara talked about Dharma and concepts to everybody. And the wealth Tara also bestowed something. And everyone got chanting beads. So the wealth Tara descended and gave everybody a chain of the chanting beads. So did you receive it? No. And she asked the same way. So did you receive them? No. Well, because you didn't see them. Actually, this Baoyuan Tara, the wealth Tara, has given the chanting beads to everybody, but you don't see it, and then you can't use it. So she asked a reverend to take lots of chanting beads, and through X blessings, So the same with the blessing by the Weltara, and everyone has one. Everyone had one. But was it given for free? No, it wasn't for free. So she was selling the chanting beads. So that's the best trick, to sell the chanting beads. And she said that these chanting beads were given by the Weltara, and at first it was the intangible chanting beads, and now this is the real chanting beads. And then if you use it to chant, you're really, really fortunate. And then she sold all her chanting beads that way. She was just too incredible. What is to sell here? There are many chanting beads. Really? What a coincidence. So when the wealth deity came, the Weltara said a lot of things. It's very difficult for sentient beings to have nothing to ask for. Someone is already very rich, but he still wished to win the lottery prize. The more the better. Everybody thinks this way. Aren't you content? How can a human heart's desire be satisfied? There are many rich people and they have no worries for their finances and they can travel all. But if someone gives them money and or they have a downfalls, a windfall, of course they still want it. So X thought of a way for the X society to win the lottery prizes. She bought many lottery tickets. How much is it now? Oh, please don't pretend you don't know. $1 each. Yeah, you can just spend $1 to buy a lottery ticket. $1 or $2. I've never bought a lottery ticket. So she bought lots of lottery tickets and asked all the disciples to buy them. So remember, I will buy a box of lottery tickets in the future. And all of you can get one, but then you have to give money. But if you win the lottery, that 90% or 80% or 70% of it has to be given to me. And then you just take the rest, like 10% and 90%. You have to do some charities, buy the land or build a huge temple. So she used this method to sell the lottery tickets. And she also gives the hints on the numbers, what numbers that you should buy. The numbers that I saw, you can buy those numbers. And then she asked everybody to buy the lottery tickets. And then if you win the lottery ticket, the lottery prize, you still have to give about 70% or to 90% to her, and you just keep the remaining 10 to 30% for yourself. Is this a good way? Yes. Well, in the future, you should buy. And she bought even the expired ones, and she was still selling them. And then a disciple asked her, "Why are you selling expired lottery tickets?" "Oh, no, I'm actually giving you good fortune. You just follow the numbers and buy them to buy more lottery tickets." And you know what? Nobody ever won any lottery prizes. So she didn't play that game anymore. Now, does she still buy lottery tickets? Didn't you? So she still buy. So she doesn't give up. Someone said, because Grandmaster is the great fortune Vajra that can bestow upon everybody. Like the bat earlier who bestows good fortune to everybody. And Grandmaster is the great fortune Vajra with great power. That's why I once said that Tribhuda school is the school for winning lotteries. You know how much? How many of them? From Lianhua Somai, started from Lianhua Somai, 55 million US dollars. And 160 million US dollars. These are all in US dollars. The first one was Lianhua Somai. And in Taiwan, 300 million NT dollars. No. 30亿. It's like 3 billion NT dollars. And also the singer Sin Long, also. They're like hundreds of millions NT dollars. And Brunei, that's 200 million dollars. And then there was someone who has been continually winning the lottery prizes for 3 years. And Dharma Sister Ying, because her name is very long, so we just call her Ying. And the idiosyncrasy of her is that she has huge mouth. And every day she would walk out of her house and then hook with the Manohara. And she won the big prize, the medium prize, the small prize continually for 3 years. She didn't have to go to work. She just hook outside her house. She relied on Manohara and continually win prizes for 3 years. And the other day she went to Taiwan Temple. "You won for so many years." And she said, "Oh, I'm still winning the prizes now." And the lady by the last name E in Thailand.
你看这样子
Still
真的是重
win prices till now.
泰国的、新加坡的、
So from Thailand, Singapore, Brunei, Malaysia,
师母去到那个新加坡，
and Simu went to Singapore
走进两个雷藏寺，两个雷藏寺的号码全部通通都拍
and
出来
went into the 2 Lizang temples there,
哎，支城雷藏寺
and the
跟新加坡雷
numbers
藏寺
all won prizes.
两个全部开出来，新加坡
The
的
Zicheng Lizang temple and
都
Singapore
是头奖，
Lizang
开出
temple,
来都是头奖。
their house numbers won the lottery prizes.
那有一次我在新加坡啊，
The first
有一
prize.
个那个拉车
One
的
time, I
帮我
was in
拉车，我坐
Singapore,
在上面，拉
and
车的回头跟我
someone,
讲，
the driver
师傅啊，
that took me
你给我4个
turned
字
around and asked me, "Oh, Guru, please give me 4 letters."
要给他4个字，
4 letters. I didn't know what's going on in Singapore.
给我4个字。
So he turned his head and asked Guru, "Give me 4 characters." And I said, "Sure. Loving kindness, compassion, joy, and equanimity."
那拉车的哦，
And the
这个脸
driver
臭臭的，我也不知道。
was unhappy. I
他
didn't
为什么
know
不喜欢
why he didn't like
原
this
来是他要
4
我给
immeasurables.
他4个号码，
Now I knew that he wanted 4 numbers,
这很好
not
玩
4 letters.
啊，莲花手卖啊，第一个中，然后有
That
1
was
亿
fun.
6000万的，
So the first winner was Lian Hua So Mai,
万美金的。
and then 55 million, 160 million, and then in Taiwan,
有个人转
and also in Taiwan,
给台湾雷藏寺，
someone transferred 3 million NT dollars to Taiwan Lechang Temple. Oh, that's strange. Didn't he know my account number?
最近收到
He
100万
instead
的
gave it to Taiwan Lechang Temple
是中奖的，是中
because
奖
he won the lottery.
台湾雷藏寺300万，我心中想，那你也应该分我一点的。
And I thought he should give some
他
to
讲完
me.
以后也没有继续再讲下去，完全都是台湾雷藏寺。
And that person from Taiwan Lechang Temple told me,
还有一个
and
中了奖，
that's it, didn't say anything else.
他用这个
And there was a disciple who won the lottery tickets,
很大的
lottery prize, and he used the
那我在那边送他打，
the thick paper bag and with money in it. And I was accepting hata from people's offering, and there was that bag of money that thrown to me almost hit my head.
这个人就跑了，
And then he ran.
打到
He turned around and
生
left.
气了，既然丢过来，差点砸到我的头，
I
打
was
开就不会生气。
I was upset that someone was about to hit my head, but when I opened it, then I'm not upset anymore.
中奖的
See, those people won lottery prizes and they didn't want people to
这
know.
样子装一大包，这样子扔过来，
He filled a bag of money. Actually, it would feel good to be hit by such thing.
真的。你看看吧，
Really, see?
自信一切现象消没后，
Upon the obliteration of all phenomena, what is left is
教
emptiness.
我如何空
My gurus taught me how to be empty.
啊？你们师傅有没有教过你们？
Did your guru ever taught you how to become empty?
空性坐忘，坐忘。我们讲坐忘好。坐
So,
忘
empty
叫
nature
你
or
坐什么都忘
sitting to forget.
就空掉。
In your sitting, you forget about everything.
如何
You become empty. How to become empty?
教你一个很简单的方法，
Let me teach you a very simple method.
你观想
visualize a 6 syllable home, home of the Om Ah Home. In the space, a clear, cloudless sky, there is a home 6 syllable appearing, a blue home. And from the tail, it disappears gradually. First the hook, and then the second stroke, the third, and then the line disappears, and the moon disc disappears, and the sun disc disappears, and then the dot disappears. When the last dot disappears, when the dot disappears lastly, and you don't think of anything, that's sitting in forgetfulness. This is a very good method. You visualize a 6 syllable in your meditation, a blue one, and gradually, little by little, the home from the tail disappearing. The 1 hook, 2 hooks, 3 hooks, the 1 line, and then the moon disc, the sun disc, and only 1 dot is left, and then dots disappears, and you enter into empty nature. This was taught by my guru. And if you cannot think about anything else and you retain it, if you can retain it for however many minutes and make it longer and longer and longer, then it would be easy for you to enter into meditation. In the beginning, as soon as the dot disappears, you would think of something. A thought would appear. So, generally speaking, you have to train in the sitting in forgetfulness, because once you can forget everything in your sitting, then you can enter into samadhi, which is meditation. So that's the method my guru taught me. And I taught you, just make your room very dark and lit 1 incense stick, and you focus your attention on that light, the red dot on the incense. When your attention is gone and the red dot is gone, then you enter into empty nature, you enter into meditation. So I'm teaching you, if you like to visualize a 6 syllable, home, and from the tail, little by little, it disappears. And only 1 dot is left, and then the dot disappears. And however long you can maintain it, a few minutes, 5 minutes, or 10 minutes, or 20 minutes, or half an hour, then you're incredible already if you don't think of anything for that long. Don't think of anything. Whenever a thought appears, then you would say, "Pay," very quietly. You enter into samadhi. And if you train this way, gradually, you would enter into meditation of the self-empty nature. So this is the method to practice the meditation of the empty nature. Otherwise, upon the elimination of all phenomena, what is left is emptiness or empty nature. So that's the ways to practice this meditation. Xiao Ming look for a tattoo master. I want to get some tattoos. And the master said, sure, what do you want to tattoo on? And Xiaoming said, a woman tattoo on my body. And the tattoo master asked, why? You want a woman to be tattooed on your back? And Xiaoming said, don't we have that word? That behind a successful man there's a woman. So that's why he want a woman tattooed on his back. So behind a successful man there's a woman. I have no tattoo, but behind my back there's one person watching over me. I'm not considered successful. I don't know what success is, but let me tell you what success is. The ordinary mind is success. And people ask you, what is the ordinary mind? Every day you need to live. Living for a day, you should be happy for the day, be grateful for the day, and cultivate spiritually for the day. That's the ordinary mind. That's it. Someone asked me, anything else? No. If every day you can be happy, every day you're happy, every day you're grateful, and you're grateful to all the sentient beings between the heavens and earth, and the teachers and everybody, everything. And then every day you cultivate spiritually. That's the ordinary mind, and that is success. I don't know what is success or failure. Just follow that ordinary mind, and that would be right. The boss asked the foreign labor to go buy the 5 spice peanuts at the grocery across the street. And this foreign laborer said, 5 boxes of peanuts, it sounds like 5 spice, sounds like 5 boxes. In Taiwan, we have the peanuts spice with the 5 spices. And my sister Jiaxing gave us a bag of peanuts, which I ate so much last night. It was very tasty. I couldn't stop just eating them. And Simu ate some this morning. And she said there's a little bit too much salt on it. So every night I use like a small bowl to fill it with peanuts. So one goes 1 peanut. There are 2 people are chatting. I heard that In Europe, there are over 150 holidays a year, and we Asians are worked too hard. Huh? We're not so lucky. Actually, there's something, there's 30 times. It's the ghost month in China. It's, you know, that for Chinese we have a whole month of ghost month, and they only have one ghost day, the Halloween. So Chinese would have 30-day holidays during the 7th lunar month for the ghost. So once we die, we would have more holidays. But the ghosts at X place have holidays 365 days a year. That's just a joke. So, I would like to talk a little bit about the ceremony next Saturday, the Red Tara ceremony. The Red Tara is very similar to Manohara, the wealth-attracting goddess, but she is one of the 21 Taras. So this deity is the Red Tara, not Manohara. So it's the main deity for Dharma rituals of all the 21 Taras. So because of this Red Tara, which was very special and unique, you want to create affinity with her. And not only that, you want to complete her required mantra recitations in order to have fruition. Then you can perform all the Dharma rituals in Tantrayana. Then you can perform all Dharma rituals in Tantrayana. So this is extremely important. So this deity, the Red Tara, she used Vajra hook for all of them. So like Hayagriva, what he uses is the teeth, but the Red Tara uses the Vajra hook. But what's more than Manohara, Manohara just hook on wealth, but this deity can hook on all the Dharma. So I hope you can register and to create a deeper and closer affinity in order to save sentient beings. You want to become the primary supplicants. That's most important. So that's all for today. Om Mani Padme Hum. We are truly grateful to His Holiness for presiding over this Hayagriva Homa fire offering ceremony and also for the precious Dharma teachings. In a moment, there will be the empowerment for Hayagriva. And during the empowerment, please remember to visualize the deity, form the mudra, and recite the mantra. This ends the English interpretation today. Thank you very much.
灌顶的路线是从伽蓝尊者这边进来，再从韦陀菩萨那边出去。灌顶时，请大家手结马头明王手印，一心持诵马头明王的心咒，细心观想与马头明王合一。 还没有接受灌顶的同门，请你们赶快过来接受灌顶，灌顶即将要结束了。还没有接受灌顶的同门，请你们赶快过来接受灌顶，灌顶即将要结束了。还没有接受灌顶的同门，请你们赶快过来接受灌顶，灌顶即将要结束了。让我们以热烈的掌声感谢圣尊慈悲赐受马同名王法灌顶。等一下，5点到至6点的时间，我们会有供佛表演。那如果同门大家都可以留下来的话，欢迎大家一起与佛同乐。那师尊呢，在表演完供佛之后呢，我们大家一起会恭请师尊为大家摩顶。所以呢，留下来的同门，请大家不要排队在这边请师尊摩顶。在供佛完之后，师尊会为大家摩顶。如果留下来的同门，谢谢。做观想大礼拜，礼拜根本传承上师及十方三世一切诸佛。嗡吽，观想顶礼，回天心善引，2拜诸菩萨。嗡吽，观想顶礼，回天心善引，3拜诸护法金刚。嗡吽，观想顶礼，回天心善引，4平等一起手。护摩法会圆满吉祥结束了，非常感谢根本传承上师的大加持，感谢师母、诸位上师、教授师、法师、讲师、助教与大家的护持，以及网络直播现场观看的观众，谢谢大家，功德无量。网络直播到此结束，非常感谢大家的收看，阿弥陀佛。We now conclude this live broadcast. Thank you.